Welcome to the Sam Miranda Tour of the King Valley. What a wonderful day. This is day one of the 3-day event. Today we start off with the individual time trial at Chess Hunt up in the top end of the valley, which finishes at Lake William Hole Dam. Spectacular scenery. And today I'd like to thank the sponsors of the event, starting with Champion Systems who are supplying the jerseys. Then we have Genovese Coffee, which is in the tent as we speak, everyone's warming their hands around that, and Wangaratta Motor Group. So please enjoy the footage, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, it started at Chestnut, pretty flat and straightforward, smooth surface, not hot mix but not dead flat either, or not dead rough. Yeah, about 12 k's of flat, then just a nice little climb at the end. Don't really need to get out of the saddle. If you're strong enough, you could have stayed in the big chain ring, or if you're suffering, it was in the small chain ring. Steady climb. Should have done a bit more research on the course, but I learnt for next year. And it suffered a bit more, and yeah, wish I hadn't done it now.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
You're feeling pretty flat about it?
Pretty average, hard, not enough warm up, straight into it, slipped at the start and wrong gearing on the bike and just suffered and still suffering.
Okay, alright, so feeling pretty flat about it.
Yeah, we'll give tomorrow a crack and see how we go.
Indeed, you're going to warm up a bit more tomorrow?
Definitely. I don't have to come straight from work this morning.
That was tough.
Yeah.
By the time you get to the last 3k, you're just absolutely dead, and to get passed by these guys, yeah, gave me a little bit of a kick to keep going, but yeah, it was really good.
Alright, so the climb in the end got you, did it?
Yeah, going too hard before the end, yeah.
And pressure from your so-called mates?
Yeah.
That's good. What about you, mate? How'd you go?
Oh, super hard course. It was really good because you can sort of put your head down and just like a normal TT for the first half, but you just got to remember to keep it in reserve for the last climb. And I thought I was taking it easy, but it's still the last climb still blew me up, so
Yeah, right.
very hard.
And what about you, mate? How'd it go?
Yeah, good. Had no idea what was going to go on. I'm a mountain biker, so a little bit new to this again, and yeah, really enjoyed it. Probably went out a bit hard, hit that 4k to go sign, and thought, oh, this is a bit hard. So happy to finish it and looking forward to the rest of the weekend in nice sunny King Valley.
Well, what started as a fantastic day ended in a very wet, typical northeast day. But today the sun's back out, and let's hope the Grand Fondo, start of the Grand Fondo, as you can see behind me, people are registering. Let's hope the weather holds out and it's a beautiful finish.
Good morning to you.
Hi.
Tell us what we're here for. What are you about to do?
The Sam Miranda Gran Fondo.
Have a good ride. Have a good day at the office.
102 kilometres around the King Valley up to Whitfield.
Great.
You're good, I don't know.
And you're feeling good about the blue sky and the sunshine?
The sunshine's beautiful. No wind, no rain.
Yeah, touch wood.
Yep, it's all good. Finish
there.
back here at the winery for
And
some
you-
drinks.
Yeah, we're up here at the Sam Miranda Racing Masters B. It's a 100k race. It's going to involve a climb of about 5 or 6 k's. Pretty fast descent back down into Whitfield, and then coming back towards the finish here. Some flat spots and also some other little bumps. So it should be a great race.
And plan of attack. How do you want to play it, mate? How are you feeling? You reckon you can take it?
Yeah, look, I think I'm after last week, I had a tough hit out last week. I think I might just sort of just conserve and sit in. I know we've got a lot of good races in Masters B. A lot of the boys are in good form. I think I'll just sit in and watch what happens, and then maybe if I can get through the climb with them, come out the other end and around the 80k mark, see how I'm going and see what happens.
Yeah, well, tell us a bit about that climb, mate. It's a bit unusual, isn't it?
It is. It's a dirt climb, so we don't do a lot of those sort of things in our road racing, but it certainly throws a bit of interest into it. We've had a bit of rain up here this week, so it'll be interesting to see what the climb's like. I haven't raced it before, so I'm going to be eyes wide open, but I hear it's a good one, so I'm looking forward to it.
So the climb was 51 k's in, the dirt road sector, Strata Nero, I think they call it up here. Some boys hit it pretty hard at the start, and yeah, I'm not one to really accelerate too hard, so I just fell into my own tempo, and with a bit of a chasing group, we finally caught on to the leaders, which I think was Brendan Spinks at that stage, and at that point I managed to keep going, get over the top of the climb first, and then hit the hill pretty hard until they caught me about 5 k's outside of Whitfield.
It seemed to do a bit of damage.
Yeah, it sure
we had
did.
a fall, one guy fell going on the last corner on the bitumen before you hit the climb. G'day mate, what have you done here?
Yeah, we rolled a player of the apex off the climb. Fortunately, not too much damage other than a bit of ego.
And how are you?
I'm alright.
How's the bar? Anything to show me?
No, nothing good to show you, unfortunately. The joy of gloves.
Blimey, well that's kind of lucky.
It is very lucky.
No skin off.
No skin off.
And you've come through that corner over there.
Yeah, too.
And just
come through
it.
hot and she rolled the back tire.
Bang.
Oh well.
So,
we live to tell the story.
Indeed.
Look, it's not a steep hill, but it is one for a lot of power hitters out there, and you know, you can drive that tempo pretty hard and do a lot of damage.
Saw the front group get away, and yeah, I just tried to hang on for as long as I could, and just seemed to never end that hill.
Yeah, right. So screaming, just doing the best you can, keeping up the whoever you could. Yeah.
Sure was. Yeah. Descend, same thing. I just tailed on the back and yeah, just flowed on the back of them.
Where did you come down in a reasonable sort of size group?
Yeah, there was probably about 20 of us.
Yeah.
20 or 30, yeah, I guess.
And you were the second group
Second
on the
group.
road, really, weren't you? So you had a river of descent. Did you enjoy the?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's definitely one descent, one of my favourites around that area. It's no brakes required. You can really hit it pretty hard and enjoy it.
Yeah, and there was another group of about 8 or 10 or so up the road. So
yeah,
caught them on the flat on the way in, and
then there were about 20 k's out. There were a guy in yellow sort of made a bit of an attack that was shut down pretty quick. Obviously, the legs
yeah, no one was ever going to get away. It was too big a group.
Yeah,
flat roads.
So talk me through just the last couple of corners here, mate. It was a bit tricky.
Yeah, I was just happy to get around it.
Yeah, and what about the bump at the gate? Was that a problem?
No, it wasn't at all.
Just bang over it,
full noise. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so take me over the line, mate. What happened?
I don't know. For a moment, I thought I was in too big a gear, but I just kept pushing and pushing, and saw the other guy sort of half sit up, so I had a bit of a lunge, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got it. I don't know.
Oh! He might have got rolled on the line! Paul, see what happens when you do that?
Maybe you did, maybe not. We'll have a wait and see where you're at there on the podium, mate.
That's it. Let's hope so.
Now, tell me, early on, mate, you attacked pretty early, didn't you?
Yeah, I wanted other people to come with me, but they didn't want to, so I kept going.
Okay. Do you think maybe it was a bit too early?
I live by the sword and I die by it. I died.
And what happened today? You
died.
Now, you did a salute nice and early, and there was a bit of a reaction from the crowd. What happened there? Tell us what happened there.
Yeah, got a little bit cocky and did a bit of a salute, and someone, the old chap who from Shepparton Cycles came through on the inside, so was pretty close.
Yeah, but
we're hoping that the results come through.
I think we've officially seen it on the finish line camera that you're
there you go.
by,
So yeah,
3 centimetres.
So good stuff coming through. Victory salute was worth it in the end. That much.
Day 3 feeds us with the Sam Miranda Handicap, an 87 kilometre handicap starting at the winery, going out to Moyu, across to Hansonville, back through 15 Mile Creek where the boys and girls went through yesterday, up to Myrie where they went over those couple of climbs, and instead of turning to go up the dirt this time we go straight down the Boggy Creek Road and we come back to Moyu and then we head straight back to the last 13 or 14 kilometres back in and the same finish as we had yesterday.
I've
got no idea about the course. All I got to do is try and hang on there with this bunch, and hopefully we don't get caught and we win the bike race. So
excellent.
That's a lovely plan.
That's a good plan. I like that plan. How much time have you got over the?
28 minutes.
28. Yep. So how are you feeling about that?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty happy with that.
We've got the hills in the back there. That might slow us up a bit. So if we can all stop together there, we might be able to hold them on.
Ride together as a good group.
Yeah. Chop our turns and see how we go.
Oh, it's a race. It's a handicap. Tactics are to stay as a bunch as long as possible and then jump on the next bunch as they pass us.
And at the end?
Finish.
I was up 12 minutes, but I looked at I did sort of like the form last night, and I looked around that 16-minute bunch was nearly as strong as what we were, and the 8-minute bunch was about as strong as us, so just one of those things where it all sort of came together, and we were humming along towards 40, 50k an hour all the way out until the first sort of hills, but there wasn't someone manning the corner maybe 35k out. We ended up doing an extra 2 or 3k than we had to. So once we turned around, the bunch, it was still working well, but it wasn't quite working together as well as before. But we knew that there was no wind. We were all, we were doing 45k an hour. The scratch bunch to get us would have to be doing 50 odd. Really well handicapped when you consider that maybe 70 riders came into the finish together. So it's just one of those things.
Isn't it? Very good sign. A lot of those were off the limit group.
Yeah, I know.
So they did very, very well.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, when did you catch that lead group, which was the front 2 packs? It would have only been 4k's out, yeah?
Yeah, about 3 or 4k to go, and it was just a bit of chaos, There was cars everywhere, people everywhere, but that's bike racing. This is the level you want to be, and this is the top level. So
fantastic. Good stuff. Congratulations.
Thanks, mate.
So Marty, tell us, how'd the weekend go, mate? It seems to be very successful.
We've had an absolutely fantastic weekend. Huge support from everyone involved, all the riders, the support staff, the volunteers, the spectators, all our sponsors, which I'm not going to name them all because I'm liable to forget someone. But yeah, it's been an absolutely fantastic weekend. The weather's held off for the final 2 days. Couldn't ask for better conditions.
Beautiful.